Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got Zoya's Carey and Newt, Bases Loaded Lacquer Absloute Pinecone, and Beauty A-003. I'm starting off with IMK's Bio Base. And here is Zoya's Carey. It's going to be my base color. So I'm going to go in. It's been a while since I played with any of my Zoyas. And I had to be reminded about the skinny brush situation. I know, you can get the bigger brushes, but I own quite a few Zoyas, and it's going to be quite an expense to fix all of that. So today we're just going to muddle on through it. I'm going to cap my free edge here. But I really love this soft gray. It's so pretty. And here we go. Gonna get the camera to acting right. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go in with the second coat of Carey. It does have a lovely formula, though. Couldn't, ask for it to be any better. It really was nice. It went on well, and it smoothed out nicely. Oh, but girl making a mess here. It's okay. Woody to the rescue. Hi, Woody. How you doing? There we go. All right. So I am going to put a top coat on this, and today I'm using the Pro FX Quick Dry Top Coat. I'm going to get this dry down so that I can do a gradient. It's been a minute. I'm going to cap my fridge. And, oh, gotta get Woody back out. Gotta get up under there. There we go. So there's a swatch photo of Carey on its own. And I'll be using liquid latex today, of course, because we do not want to do some major cleanup. I have done gradients without doing this step. Sometimes I just get crazy like that. I've got latex way back there on my knuckle. But it is better if you use tape or those nail protectors or others, other non-latex options out there. So here we go. We've got the Zoya Carey out again. And then we've got this other one here, and it's called Newt. So I do have a dampened makeup wedge or makeup sponge, and I'm just going to do a basic gradient with this today. And these colors were really good. I probably could have done like 1 or 2 rounds and been good to go. But I think I ended up doing like 4 rounds. So I've got these different makeup wedges, these makeup sponges, and they're kind of like rounded. I don't know where they came from, where I got them, but I'm really not crazy about them. They didn't like leave any fuzzies or bits of itself behind on the nail, but it was the shape of it. You would think with that rocking motion that I would like these being rounded, but not so much. No. So we're just applying more of the polish onto the makeup sponge. And since I started with my thumb first, I started with my pointer finger next. And that's normally how I do it, to make sure I'm getting more even coverage for each nail. I don't always stick to it 100%, and you'll see that. So I'm going to start on the middle nail now, and then work my way through in order. But yeah, I could have like stopped after 1 or 2, but the ninny in me said, keep going, keep playing. And so I did. So I'm going to go on in with there. And now I'm just kind of running over them real quick because I know they're good. Ta-da! So I'm going to go in with my tweezers and try to get this latex off of me, off of my skin. And I'm kind of using the latex itself to kind of grab onto some of it. I don't know if I'm doing it too thick or too thin, but this doesn't come off like in the one piece that I'm used to. I don't know. It might be old. I don't know. I'm going to keep using it though. And I'm going to run around real quick with my cleanup brush and some acetone. I do like to do my cleanup as I go. And while the polish is still a little damp, I guess. So there we go, getting around all those nooks and crannies and up underneath everything. And it looks like a hot mess, but here we go with the Pro FX again. Once you add a top coat to it, it does smooth the gradient out and make it look so much better. And I could have wore this just like this. I would have loved it, but I had plans. There's a swatch photo of the gradient. A stamping plate. It's called Beauty A-003. I got my beauty scraper out, my Konad stampers, and I've got bases loaded on the black, and I'm going to use this butterfly wing. Now, with my nails being short, most people would not have a clue that this is a butterfly wing, but that's okay. So I'm just going to pop a couple of these. I'm actually, excuse me, making 3 of them, and so I'm doing 3 decals today. And I'll be filling it in with Absloute Pinecone. It's a topper from Bases Loaded Lacquer. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to start off with the Maniology brush. But it ended up, since I was filling in the whole thing, and it didn't have to worry about staying in all those little lines, I ended up changing to a bigger brush. I may or may not show that, but I did want to fess up just in case y'all do something like this. You just go and use the bigger brush. So I'm going to pop these under my nail air dryer. It's just like a hair blow dryer, but it's for your nails. And I'm going to get them to dry really well before I put them on my nails. I'm going all the way around though, trying to make sure I'm getting all of it covered. But I just wanted to add some, like, iridescence to this manicure. And, like I said, you know, nobody could tell they're really butterflies but me. And that's okay. Little Miss Short Nails doesn't mind at all. I am cleaning that off on a lint roller, that stamper. And now I'm going to go in and do some cleaning up on my nails again. Got my acetone with my acetone additive and my handy-dandy cleanup brush. But, and also in hindsight, if I would have thought about this, I probably would have used that lighter gray and maybe an off-white or an even lighter gray for the gradient, because the darker gray that I used, Newt, was just a little too dark, I think. But live and learn. I still loved this manicure. So that's what we got going on so far. Let's get this other one on here. Tap, tap. And we're going to do the same thing with it. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup here. Do a little toddying. Tapping across the end to make sure I don't have anything sticking out. And I did do a decal on my foam nail as well. I'm going to top it with the smudge-free top coat from Maniology. And let that dry completely. And now I'm going to finish it off with Posh Top Coat. One of my favoriteest of all times. But it seals it in, nice glossy, dries quick. And that, and I have a huge jug of it. So I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to cap that free edge there. Sorry it's blurry. Get Woody out here. Thank you, Woody. Thank you, thank you. You can see those little flashes of those flakies in that top coat, that topper that I used. There's my swatch photo. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.